What is the road ahead for Ethereum? What are the key updates coming for Ethereum beyond the merge to proof of stake? And what does the future for the second biggest cryptocurrency hold? Well, that is exactly what I want to discuss with you in today's video. You see, recently, Vitalik Buterin, the creator of Ethereum, he came out and laid out the roadmap for Ethereum, the roadmap to getting Ethereum to be the complete vision of Ethereum. As he said, Ethereum right now, it's only going to be 55% done when the merge happens in September. So we've got a lot to unpack in this video. My name's Lark. I make videos on the topic of investing. If you do enjoy that topic, if you like staying up to date with what's happening in investing, what's happening in cryptocurrencies, then please do subscribe to the channel. And if you're excited about the future of Ethereum, I'll leave a little bit of love on that thumbs up button. Let's go ahead and get straight into this. So, the next big moment looking ahead for Ethereum is actually one coming up very, very soon, and that's the Goerli testnet. This is the third and final testnet for Ethereum before we actually see the launch of the merge and the move to proof of stake. Now, this testnet is going to take place in August. Now, assuming that everything is fine with this testnet and the two other testnets that have already launched and are currently running the proof of stake Ethereum version, then Ethereum is going to go ahead with the merge, turning off the proof of work blockchain forever, just flipping the switch, lights out, pack up, we're going home, and then permanently transitioning to the proof of stake blockchain on the 19th of September. Now, this is going to result in a few very important things to happen. One, of course, is a 99% reduction in Ethereum's energy consumption, absolutely massive. It will also dramatically change the economics of Ethereum by putting Ethereum holders, with people with the actual coins, in charge of the network and incentivizing a stake and hold economy as opposed to the current mine and dump economy that we have right now with the proof of work system. We're also going to see Ethereum's block rewards drop by a dramatic 90% around the time of the merge as well, which is going to bring in a just huge reduction in potential sell pressure from newly created coins. So stakers are going to have a lot less coins received from block rewards to dump, plus they're more incentivized to restake and earn more rewards. That's all happening this year. Then sometime in 2023, we're going to see the staked Ethereum that's been staking for the last 18 months, 2 years, whatever, that's been locked in that staking contract start to unlock. Although it's unlikely that we're going to see that happen before like March next year at the earliest. And it doesn't happen all at once. It's a stage that takes place over time. And this could even be, mid-year next year or later. Now, let's move on to the next big upgrade coming for Ethereum after the merge, and that's going to be called the Surge, which is basically when Ethereum brings in sharding on chain. Now, sharding, what that is, essentially it breaks the chain into smaller pieces, all working in parallel to each other, called shards. Now, this allows the workload to be shared across many participants instead of having it all on one big place. We spread it out. This brings scalability to the main Ethereum chain. So right now, Ethereum can only process like 15 transactions per second. And after the merge, the proof of stake, it's still only going to be doing 15 transactions per second. So until the time we do finally see sharding come out, at least we do have this ever-growing and important layer 2 ecosystem. We have Arbitrum, we have Optimism, we have Polygon's ZK EVM coming next year. Other layer 2s as well. It's not an exhaustive list, obviously. And even after the rollout of sharding, these layer 2s will, of course, still remain important as the adoption of Ethereum grows. These alternatives for, super, super cheap fees are going to be important. The long-term goal for Ethereum, though, with sharding and these other modifications coming on board, is to see Ethereum reach 100,000 transactions per second. That will be an impressive blockchain, a lot more than the current 15 transactions per second. But such lofty numbers will likely not be achieved for some years, so don't go holding your breath, just relax, it's going to be a while. Even when sharding does get rolled out on Ethereum, again, target date 2023 sometime, that's going to be done slowly with just a few shards to start and then slowly increasing the amount of shards and thus the scalability over time. Now, before we discuss the next 3 stages of Ethereum's roadmap, I just want to break the flow here real quick and just snag a moment of your time to let you know about Wealth Mastery. Now, this is my weekly newsletter that comes out twice to your inbox, where we talk about NFTs, altcoins, DeFi, airdrops, and much, much more. You can actually sign up to receive our super value-packed investor report for low price of free by using the link down below in the description. So go ahead and check it out if you're not signed up yet. Well, let's get back into it. So, on to the other 3 stages of the future of Ethereum, of the roadmap, all of which are coming at, well, a less defined time in the future. These could be a few years away still, and they could come in parallel as well. So just to be clear on that, we don't have definitive timelines for these. But the first of these is called the Verge, which will bring in something called Verkle trees to optimize data storage and also to reduce the size of nodes. And at the same time, I also want to mention the Purge, since my commentary on both of these upgrades is kind of the same, because the Purge actually works to reduce network congestion by actually getting rid of some of the old data from the chain. Now, both of these upgrades I think are critical and awesome at the same time, because they're going to combine to make Ethereum a lighter weight blockchain. Because you have to understand, when we actually start scaling up the transactions on Ethereum to levels of like hundreds of transactions per second, thousands of transactions per second, or maybe even one day if they do reach that target of 100,000 transactions per second, well, at that stage, the side effect of all those transactions, you create a shit ton of data that has to go on the chain. And that creates all kinds of issues, all kinds of mess. It makes it near impossible for any kind of average person to be able to run a node for Ethereum, which is exactly why we need to have these kinds of improvements coming through to help keep the Ethereum chain lighter, agile, and of course more accessible for regular people to run nodes. The 5th roadmap target is called the Splurge. Splurge. This is an upgrade that will bring in a series of smaller upgrades, all with the vision of helping the final version of Ethereum to run smoothly, making it a cohesive package, essentially merging everything together so that the final version of Ethereum can run smoothly. This will be the quote-unquote final version of Ethereum, although technology never really stops. It's never really done. There will be more upgrades in the future, but this is the initial plan. This is the roadmap that gets us to the finished version of Ethereum, the Ethereum that was envisioned years ago by Vitalik when he started Ethereum. We'll be able to see Ethereum in its full glory. And look, to be very clear, all of this that I've mentioned here, especially the last 3 updates, they could take years to deliver on. And there will be delays. There's always delays. It's Ethereum, come on. But it is coming. It is coming. Ethereum, they may take a while to get where it's going, but the devs always do deliver. When they do deliver, they deliver good technology. I personally would not be betting against Ethereum. In fact, I'm doing quite the opposite. It is the 2nd biggest coin in my portfolio. I am betting big time on the future success of Ethereum. Anyway, I hope you found this roadmap update useful. If you are an Ethereum investor, that's what's going on. That's the road ahead for us. What do you think about all of this? Are you excited for the future of Ethereum, or is it all just a little too slow to keep up with some of the competitors? Maybe your money is on the competitors. Let us all know down below in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching today's video, and peace out till next time.